Hey everybody, how's it going? Eagle here, the vengeful one, and you all know what time it is. Yes, it is time for some Nanatsu no Taizai, 7 Deadly Sins. And it has been 2 weeks since we last read a chapter, because they came out with that little transitional chapter that's the prelude to the movie, apparently, that's going to be coming out. So, that being said, of course, we left off last chapter with Mael. Not Estarosa, like I was going to say. Not Estarosa. Mael. Rampaging. He decimated Gother. He really beat the shit out of Gother. I mean, Gother's popped an eye out, all that, man. King comes in, helps Gother. Gets beat up a little bit. And now they're getting ready to, all 4 of them, go in on him. And maybe 5. I don't know if Derrieri's going in there too. Or not. But I know it's going to be King, and it's going to be Sariel Tarmiel, and it's going to be Gother. Well, maybe it'll be Derrieri, and Gother will fall back, because Gother already got beat the hell up. Anyways, that being said, without further ado, I'm excited to get right into this chapter. So, without further ado, Manga chapter 276 of Nanatsu no Taizai 7 Deadly Sins, titled A Sorrowful Blow. For whose sake does her fist swing? Oh, it's Derrieri. For whose sake does her fist swing? A compilation of Vampires of Edinburgh, an important episode related to the main story, will be 7 Deadly Sins side story compilation. Original Sin on sale now. So for whose sake does her fist swing? Moving on. Elizabeth. Hang in there. We got Derrieri holding Elizabeth. Elizabeth looks up. She starts crying. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. To think Estarosa was Mael. She's just in tears. The commandments that he's taken into himself are amplifying his despair and loss, turning them into unquenchable rage. What can I do to save his heart? Harry just kind of looks down in contemplation. Elizabeth looks up. I'm sorry for saying this in front of you, Derrieri. Talking about wanting to save Mael, the man who stole the person most precious to you. No. Let's save him. Just like you once saved us. Okay, she's feeling that good in her heart. Elizabeth is shocked. Mael, says Tarmiel, I'm glad to be able to see you again. Sariel says, it's truly a shame that I'm unable to truly be happy and say you look well. But this explains why our light magic didn't work on you. I wonder why didn't we realize it was you at that time? Heya, Sariel, Tarmiel. Before all that, can I ask you something? Says Mael. What's he gonna ask him? Why are you standing in my way? He says. Why? Why? Aren't we brothers? What's wrong? What's going on? You're fucking twisted, bud. That's what. Alright? You need to back. You need to sit down. Crazy. Well, that's because you... ... And why are you protecting the great sinner that stole everything from me? And what of the duty of the 4 archangels to eradicate all of the filthy soiled demon clan? Damn, he's talking big facts right now. I know how you must feel, but please calm down. But please be calm. You can just take it slow and little by little reclaim all the time you've lost, can't you? Oh, and he's pissed. And he's looking butt ugly for some reason. Why has he got that face? You know how I must feel. Reclaim the time I've lost? He's not gonna take that. He's not gonna accept that coming out of his mouth. You know how I feel? You know how I must feel? Reclaim the time I've lost? How could you possibly know? How could I ever take it all back? You're not in your right mind right now. You need to release the commandments you've absorbed immediately. As long as you have the commandments within you, you'll never be able to regain your grace of the sun. That is unfortunate, says Mael. Now that my grace is gone, these commandments were my last remaining hope. If you're planning to even take my hope away from me, then instead I'll just give you despair. And they're just both kind of regretting him giving in to the darkness, it seems. And he's spun in this crazy looking light and dark orb between both of his wings. You want to save Mael? And this is Elizabeth, I think. Indeed, Mael did kill Monspiet. But that was because he just happened to be his target. In reality, both Monspiet and I died back then, 3,000 years ago. That was what you and Meliodas saved us from. As part of the Ten Commandments, we carried out our orders, battling and killing the Goddess clan and other clans as well, without harboring the tiniest shred of doubt towards why. We just believed that it was the just thing to do. And Elizabeth sitting there looking on. Even after you two saved us, we didn't consider stopping. I despised the Goddess clan, and in turn Meliodas as well. I thought him a fool when he ran to your side. But I was the fool. Why did I never realize it sooner, I wonder? Realize what? She's flashing back on Monspiet saying, no. She's flashing back on someone saying, I don't know how Monspiet felt about you, but what is truly important is what you felt about Monspiet. I've been thinking about what you said to me, so it's words Elizabeth told her. He was always by my side, as precious as my precious partner, my other half. All I wanted was for him to live. If I could only turn back time, though it's useless thinking things like that. But I can't just go on ignoring all of it, never facing it. I have to put a stop to this meaningless fight, this holy war, and stopping Mael is the first step towards that. Elizabeth saying, Dairy, ... But how? I can't remove his commandments from him with my power. I have an idea. You just rest there. Dairy kind of gives her a smile as she takes off. What's her plan? What's she gonna do? She's gonna do some sacrificial, I'm gonna go be with my guy type of shit. Man. And here we have Mael and Sariel battling it out. It looks like Tarmiel in the back of the Mael panel and King in the back of the Sariel panel. And so they're clashing wind magic and dark magic. All their magic is clashing. It's just a big clusterfuck in the middle. King gets blown back after struggling. Oh, and he caught a blade in his arm. Drip, drip, his arm's all covered in blood. Nadja, what am I supposed to do? Says Gother. I can't stand to see my friends get hurt any more than they already are. But I can't hurt Mael more than I already have either. Gother. Darieri, read my thoughts right now and send them to everyone apart from Mael. Hurry. Searchlight. I see. I see. Gother broadcasts it. He says, broadcast. Beams it into everyone's head. Oh, and here comes Mael coming down at Gother, you are wide open. Damn. And King says, not a chance. Oh, and a storm of blades comes across Mael. He don't care, though. Quite the obnoxious little fly, says Mael. First, the Fairy King needs to distract and enrage Mael with repeated attacks. Then, in that instant... Sariel and Tarmiel will use all their strength to restrain him from either side. So they're hitting him with water and boom, wind from both sides. If I'm being honest, it pisses me off having to go along with one of the 10 Commandments plans. I'll do whatever it takes if it means saving Mael, says Tarmiel. Okay, next page. Then, I'm up next, with Gother following suit. So Derrieri's blitzing him. She's right in front of him. Gother's shooting something up. I'm going to keep pounding away at Mael until he's on the verge of death. Combo star. Oh, so she's going to keep stacking that hit chain up, man. More and more damage. I'm going to keep pounding away at Mael until he's on the verge of death. Combo star. And Gother will use that opening to learn how to recover commandments by reading my mind. Based on what he said, it's likely that Mael does intend to rescind. Based on what he said, it's likely that Mael does intend to rescind his commandments. And as long as that's the case, we need him to be rendered incapable of fighting. Hang on a second. Recover his commandments? Oi, Zell, is that even possible? Oh man, and this is a crazy panel right here. She is... the fist is like coming out of his back, dude. It's like, ooh, she's just cranking him. He's just eating it. Gah, gah. Sariel says, is he ready yet? Just hang in there a bit longer, Mael. This is all to save you, says Tarmiel. Wozun Mehen Ka, says Gother. Tarmiel, what? Why? Is he done? Wait, what is going on? This... Oh, so that's Mael saying, Tarmiel, why? Why are you letting this happen? Is he done? Why is it always me that gets treated this way? And Tarmiel's starting to falter. Man, don't. And he's getting his ass beat. Help me, he says, Tasketa. Ishuma no Jimeu. I've learned the spell, but it's not. Yep. And he let down the water. Are you serious? And here's Derrieri just right in front of him. His face is beaten. Derrieri is shocked. He just goes, thank you, my brethren. Reaches out. Boom. Arrow of salvation straight through Derrieri's chest. Oh! That now receive mercy from the angel of death. That was her final remaining heart. A single blow of mercy, extinguishing all hope. The kindness of not wanting to see a fellow brethren suffer becomes their undoing. The plan falls apart, and the judgment of death pierces Derrieri. Why? You literally just... You said, I'll do anything if it means saving him. And then you're gonna literally the next page fold like a bitch? Come on, Tarmiel. You suck, dude. Seriously. Seriously gonna talk that guff like, oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done to save the man. And then he's gonna fold like a coward the next page. Can't even... Man. Alright. This chapter was fire. Oh, man, it's tough. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. Why is Tarmiel so... God, he sucks, man. Why'd he do that? Alright. I honestly, I'm not sure what they're going to do here. Maybe Elizabeth comes in with some shit because she just saw Derry get killed. Oh, I don't know. Man, this chapter with the plan and the lockdown, and it was looking good, okay? It was looking fire, but it all just fell apart, man. I knew the second I seen him looking at Tarmiel, all beaten up and bloody, talking about, why? Why is it always me? Bro, you gotta in one, out the other. It's game time right now. You cannot let this man sway you. He fell victim to Mael's pace. Mael is Dofi. He's Doflamingo right now. He's got his pace, and you can't get drawn into it. Because he's trying to kill everyone right now. He ain't out to save nobody. He ain't out to help nobody. He's just manipulating his game. I feel like he doesn't even want to mess with Sariel and Tarmiel. He's like he'll kill them. I don't know. Crazy. I don't know what they're going to do now. Derry's done for. That was her last heart. She's done. I don't know any other way around it. It's a wrap for Derry. And I liked her too, man. That makes me sad. Damn. Feels bad. We need to see Ban and Meliodas come in and just wreck some shit. But I don't know how they're ever gonna get, I wonder what happened what ended up happening with Meliodas, Ban, and the Demon King. And I wonder what they're doing now that the Estarossa lie has come unraveled. They now know that it's Mael. Man, big implications from this. Alright. That being said, this was my live reaction to manga chapter 276 of Nanatsu no Taizai, 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a beautiful day. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Alright, see ya.